Hello everyone, my name is Mauro Freitas and today I am here to present my official classroom observation report for Stage 1 of the subject, Stage 1 Development of a Teaching Project for Language and Literature in English, and General School Context and Infrastructure. The Fernando Ferrari State High School is a public, full-time, inclusive, and well-structured institution. It has ramps, adapted classrooms, and a resource room for specialized educational services AEE, ensuring accessibility. It features computer labs, Chromebooks, projectors, televisions, a library, an air-conditioned reading room, an auditorium, and a covered sports court. It also boasts an exclusive English language classroom with teaching materials. These resources promote a modern pedagogical practice aligned with the BNCC and the educational guidelines of Rio Grande do Sul. And description of the observed classes and teacher profile. The observations took place in 3 high school classes, first, second, and third years, with approximately 25 to 28 students aged 15 to 17. Most students have a pre-intermediate level of English, including some students with Specialized Educational Services (AEE), who are supported by the special education teacher and an assistant. The observed teacher has a degree in English literature, 2 postgraduate degrees, and 10 years of experience. Her methodology is dynamic and interactive, focusing on speaking, active listening, and student participation. And description of the observed classes. In the first year class, the lesson was about the simple future tense, focusing on the use of will and going to talk about the future in different contexts, such as promises, predictions, and plans. The topic was addressed in a practical way with everyday dialogues, allowing students to use the language authentically. This practice connects to the principles of the communicative language teaching approach, which prioritizes the functional use of language and interaction. And description of the observed classes. In the second year class, an activity was developed focusing on reading and text comprehension using skimming and scanning techniques. The students practiced rapid reading to grasp the general idea and identify specific information, such as feelings and attitudes of empathy in the texts. This approach aligns with what we studied in this discipline about receptive skills, especially reading comprehension, showing the importance of strategies that make reading more meaningful and contextualized. And description of the observed classes. In the third year class, the teacher worked on the team job interview in English, using a video from the channel Practice Speaking with Me, Job Interview in English. The lesson combined listening, speaking, and cultural analysis, helping students understand both the vocabulary and the discursive practices in job interview contexts. This approach is very much aligned with task-based learning and project-based learning, themes that were studied in the course and that emphasize student autonomy and agency. And reflections on the observed practices. During the observation, I noticed that the teacher acted as a mediator of learning, promoting dialogue and active participation of the students through interactive and contextualized activities. Aligned with the BNCC, the classes made good use of audiovisual resources and multiple languages, making learning more dynamic. This experience also led me to reflect that teaching English in public schools goes beyond grammar, involving the creation of cultural bridges and stimulating student autonomy, in accordance with the principles of communicative teaching and digital literacy, and connections to the content of stage 1. During this experience, I was able to practically observe several concepts that we studied. During this experience, I observed in practice concepts studied in internship I. The teacher organized the lessons with objectives aligned with the BNCC, valuing receptive and productive skills. The use of active methodologies and collaborative activities fostered student engagement. This experience showed me that teaching English requires pedagogical sensitivity, mastery of official documents, and creativity to make the language meaningful in daily school life. And conclusion, this observation experience was enriching and revealed the complexity of teaching languages. I perceived the teacher as a cultural mediator, an agent of inclusion, and a developer of critical citizens. The experience consolidated theoretical knowledge of this discipline and strengthened my motivation to pursue a career in teaching. And thank you very much for your attention.